March 15th, 2024, and I'm starting this week off here at Kaiser Elementary School, subbing 5th grade today. Finally. So the reason I said finally is because there was absolutely no sub jobs all week, Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. And my conjecture is that it's conference week, and so there's, for primary education, so there's like no school on Wednesday, and it's early out Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. So I'm just relieved that I got something this week. I couldn't do anything on Wednesday anyway, because on Wednesday morning I spoke at Ensign Intermediate School for the PTA, and I talked about who I am and what I'm willing to do at my expense doing volunteer assemblies, and they gave me hope that I'd be able to do these mini assemblies at Ensign either this year or next year. So that went well, but it kind of got a little bit too long that I had to postpone a radio interview that I had in Alabama, and then I had another radio interview in Connecticut after that, and he never called. But we rescheduled both of them. But while waiting for the phone call that didn't happen, another person gave me a phone call, and it was a Fox News contributor interviewing me on my story, and he's probably going to write a column on it. He's very impressed with my story of like perseverance and getting an education and what I'm doing for students and writing the books and all that. And so he said he'll buy both my books and probably write a column about it. And then after that phone call, I walked over to the post office because there was a person from the Wall Street Journal that requested a copy of my new book Unstoppable, and so I did that. And then the day before, I got a few leads from my latest PR campaign, and one of them was from the New York Post, and so he really wants to write about my story sometime in April, which is World Autism Awareness Month. Speaking about the new book, Unstoppable, this is where I actually mention Kaiser Elementary in the first day that I subbed here for another 5th grade class back in 2022, which I talked about on YouTube. And then this story right here where I talk about Kaiser a few times, including the day where I subbed for a 5th grade teacher, that was this class. The teacher I talked about was this teacher I'm subbing for now, talking about last year's 5th grade class and how I said like that was one of the best 5th grade classes that I've ever subbed for. And then I subbed for this class last December 7th, this one I'm subbing now, and again it was almost like one of the best 5th grade classes I've ever subbed for too, and today they're great as well. So I'm very appreciative of this day. The students from various classes were happy to see me. Admin, including the principal and other teachers, were very happy to see me too. And as always, it's really great to be back at Kaiser. There's a possibility I might do an assembly on April 15th, like 1 in 100 chance. And that's because on April 15th, I'm actually going to Woodland Elementary to do assemblies. And that's like 99% set in stone. And so they're going to try to do assemblies here on the same day, so like it's just down the street. And it's just fulfilling my dream to do assemblies in every single school of Newport-Mesa Unified before June 2024, if possible. And then my ultimate goal, which is every single school in Orange County, public and private. So this teaching update would span probably 2 weeks instead of 1, since I only worked once this week. With the extra time yesterday, I went over to Vanguard University for the Grad Fest, and I'm about to get a Master's of Arts degree in Education on May 2nd. And yesterday was where you go and they make sure that you're all set. You took everything, everything's cleared with like the financial aid, the office, and everything. Got my regalia and diploma frame and cap and gown and the hood and everything. So very exciting. In fact, there's a person that works here that teaches here now, and she was in the master's program last year, so we shared a class together, and so that's how we know each other. And so I'm like a month and a half away, and we're both excited to hear that. So she already got the master's degree last May. Glad that I'm here today. Can't wait for the rest of the day. I know there's going to be a lockdown drill, and it's early out because of the conclusion of conference week. Well, can't wait for next time. It's March 20th, 2024. I'm over here at Paularino Elementary, where I went to from kindergarten to 2nd grade, and I'm subbing 5th grade today. Well, I'm having quite an interesting day today. Absolutely no sub-plans. This was an emergency assignment today. Like I believe the teacher probably left before I came and had to put it in frontline, so I came here last minute. Again, no sub-plans. The intervention teacher who was here when I arrived kind of walked me through what she thinks should happen today. The person in the office and the principal said that they couldn't find anything, so I just got like a basic list of things to do, and I'm just making it work the best I can. Students love to talk, I'll put it that way, but just read or do academic games in McGraw-Hill or do their solar system brochure. And about the solar system astronomy, that's perfect because I'm kind of a bit savvy in that. I just finished teaching the astronomy merit for like the 4th time at Royal Rangers a week ago, so I just love astronomy, along with so many other things in science and history and math. I ran into a person whom I met at Newport-L last year when I subbed there for the first time, May 25th, and now he works here. So we're just catching up, and small world. He used to work at Newport Harbor earlier this academic year and worked with my former RSP teacher. He told me that my former RSP teacher was talking to him all about me and how proud she is that I'm a substitute teacher in this district, and it was my RSP teacher that taught me advocacy, the importance of advocacy and preparing for jobs and careers and all that. As I've alluded to, it's lunchtime, so I just ran into the principal again and said that after I subbed here the last time, I got an email from the PTA, and they're looking at dates for me to come and do an assembly here, and we're looking at sometime in mid-May, and so I'm very excited about that. In fact, I was just doing an assembly yesterday in Irvine Unified, Cloverdale Elementary, approximately 530 students total, broken into 2 assemblies. And then on Monday, I was at Essentia K-8 school in Capistrano Unified, one of the largest schools in the district, and that was about 1,200 students that I spoke. And so I'm just thankful for being able to speak. I'm willing to do these assemblies voluntarily. I've already spoken to 6,000 students in about a dozen schools, and my goal is every single school in OC, public and private, so very thankful for how those turned out. I'm very glad that I'm here today, reliving a lot of memories from when I was a student here so long ago, and I can be sure that the rest of the day will go well. I'll just make do with what I'm given and what I know. I ran into the 4th graders earlier whom I subbed for the last time I was here, including the teacher, and they're all like saying hi to me and remembering me and the tricks that I showed. So I'm thankful that I got to serve today, and I can't wait for next time. It's Thursday, March 21st, 2024, and I just volunteered here at Ensign Intermediate, tutoring math. I was helping a student with multi-step inequalities, so that was very fun. I was going to sub for a math teacher today. In fact, the student I was helping had that math teacher, but a few days ago it was canceled, so I guess the math teacher decided to come today. But next Tuesday I'm subbing for my former mentor teacher. Hopefully that will stay, and I'm also subbing for her on April 4th as well. So just hardly anything available today. Hopefully I'll have something tomorrow, but I'm glad that I was here today. It's March 22nd, 2024, and I'm concluding this week subbing an afternoon half-day here at Mariners Elementary for 3rd grade. And excellent to be inside this classroom again. A lot of the students were remembering me as the person that does magic tricks or will sleight of hand tricks, illusions. And I spoke with the teacher. It's really going to be a very, very, very simple day. I mean, there's a Chromebook party. Earlier today was the jugathon, so everyone's in the uniform, which is very interesting because the Paularino elementary segment in this video, I put some clips from March 21st, 2003, which was the day of the jugathon. The full video is on YouTube. And so it's lunchtime now. I just showed the pen and the dollar trick, and it seems like the rest of the day would go well. I'm also hoping to run into the principal and just say how thankful I am that I'm about to do an assembly sometime this year, because I've been in communications with the PTA for that. Again, I've spoken to over 1,700 students this week alone, and I'm willing to do all of the 500,000 students in Orange County within the next few years. Not to mention making an equal difference to the private schools as well. So whatever you want to do in life, whatever's going to bring you joy, whatever your passions are, never give up on them. Don't knock it until you try it. Disability or not, I believe anyone can do whatever they set their heart and mind to do. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.